Hey everyone, I'm Melanie from Streamlined Legal, where we help law firms get the most out of their practice management software. So it didn't take too long. Clio now has the ability for us to add a signature to those emails that we're sending out through Clio. So I want to make sure that you guys know exactly how to set that up. It's not hard, but let's make sure we hop in there and adjust those settings so that those emails come out looking just the way we want. So if we head over to our Clio screen, I'm going to show you right over here. We're going to head over to settings right here. And in our settings, there should be a communications option in the middle at the bottom. Now, if there isn't, it may be because your Clio account, your Clio Manage account is not connected to your email account. And so it's not sending emails out through your email account. If you don't see the communications option down here, you'll need to go to apps. And then you'll need to pick either Microsoft or Google, whichever your email account is connected, or whichever you use for email service. And when you do that, you'll need to connect it to your email account. Now we do have another video on that, so I can go ahead and link that in the comments here. But once that's done and you go back to your settings, you should see the communications option at the bottom in the middle here. So I'm going to go ahead, and that's where we put our email signature in, by the way. So I'm going to go ahead and click on communications. And it's going to give me this box that I can put my email signature into. Now, of course, I can just type it out. I can use all the different formatting that they offer as well. But what I particularly appreciate is that if I don't have a signature in here, but I have a signature in my Outlook or in my Gmail, I can simply take that signature and copy it over. So if we come over to my Gmail account, we can go over to the settings, and we can see in the settings, if we scroll down here, I do have a signature in my Gmail account, and I've got a little bit of formatting on there. There's got some, some bold and a picture, right? So I'm going to go ahead and just simply copy that whole thing. And then I'm going to come back over to my Clio account, and I'm going to go ahead and paste it in. And you'll see that while it didn't copy the colors, right? I had that in blue. Let's see if we've got that option over here. Here's a nice blue we can use. And then I'll use this Clio blue over here. So the colors may need some adjustment, but it did take over the italics. It did bring over the bold, and it brought over this picture that I have. So maybe you have a logo for your firm or something like that. That should transfer over just fine, or copy over just fine. Once I've got that signature in here, do take a look at these different check boxes, because this is where that's going to apply that signature. Now, of course, I do want it on all my communication emails. That's the whole reason I'm doing this. But I think it'd be nice also to have it on my bills and trust requests, my outstanding balance emails, and my bill reminders. So again, if I'm not the one doing billing, or I'm not the one that wants those correspondence, maybe I would not be checking there. But I do want to put that on my communication emails for sure. So definitely check that first box, and then the rest if you want. So I'm going to go ahead and click save here, and it's going to save my signature right there. And then what happens is when I come over into communications, right, and I come over to this new button and I say new email, now I can write an email, right? And I'm going to pick, let's see, how about this business formation matter? And I'm going to write the email to, I'll write it to myself. You'll see users that are in here, of course, but most likely you're going to be sending emails to other contacts. And so do make sure that when you're looking through the list here, you pick the correct contact. And I'm going to say, this is a test. And you'll see down here in the box, you can see that my signature is there. And I've got the picture and the formatting and everything. It doesn't look like the color worked out here. We'll have to look into that and see what we can do about that. But I'm going to say, Dear Melanie, thanks for your, whoops. You know you type worse when people are watching, right? Time this afternoon, that and with a microphone in the way. See you soon. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, and now that I've got my signature in there, my message in there, I'm going to go ahead and click on send. And when I do that, that email will show up in my communications email log. It will also show up under the matter, of course. If I click onto the matter here and go into the communications log there, it's there. Oh, some of you may have gotten this message as well, so that you know about sending emails from Clio. So it's showing up there. Now, the part that I really want to take a look at, though, is what does it look like from the recipient's end, right? What are they seeing? So let's come over and let me grab that email out of my inbox for you. And when I do that, let me share that screen with you. Whoops. Let's go with this one. When I do that, you can see right here the email message at the top. We've got the signature. The color didn't come out, so we'll have to follow up with Clio on that. But my headshot did, right? And this is in Google, of course. Similar results in Outlook. But this is what the recipient is going to see with your signature on it. So again, if you're using the same signature in Clio that you're using in your Outlook or your Gmail, again, just copy and paste it in. Now those emails are going to look very similar, if not exactly the same, no matter which software you send the emails out of. So do take a minute to set up that email signature. It will really come in handy when you're trying to use the email feature in Clio. So thanks for joining me tonight. Have a great evening.